Yeah, thank you. Brent, you played for 14 seasons. What kind of off-season training did you do personally to keep in shape?
I had a great trainer in Southern California that I would go home to every year and work on different things. It was funny, Kevin, because as you get a little bit older, you can be a little more specific with how you train. You understand how you're going to be used, the type of minutes you're going to play, so it can be a little bit more specialized. I'm not sure if I could tell you this, but I surfed a lot in the off season.
Balance.
Core, right?
Core balance.
All right, good. Thank you. Check box.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Brandon Ingram's out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Chandler in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Richardson, got a hand on it. Now the Lakers on the break. Ball's running, and Ball slams it in.
A great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
And here are the Heat. Johnson finds Whiteside. Back to Johnson. Now here's Whiteside. Johnson, the pass to Whiteside. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from free throw range. And it's Magruder missing.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Kuzma deflects the pass. Has the ball. James kicks the ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Orlando.
Tough night. I mean, they attacked on both ends, and unfortunately for them, they just got called for a lot of fouls.
Well, unfortunate's a good word, Greg, but on the other hand, you have to make an adjustment. Not every game is going to be called the same way, so adjust to the whistle.
Lobbed up there for Chandler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Richardson dishes to Johnson. And the shot is good. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
He's reliable, capitalizing on the inside. You have to keep Johnson from getting in that close.
Richardson against Ingram. Kicks it to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
How about the strength on display there by Ball? Not the biggest guy out there, but he wills these shots in despite the physical contact.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Well, this Heat team is a collection of a hodgepodge of players, just interesting combinations, guys who can switch all over the floor. But I think they're still trying to find out what their role is. Who's going to end up stepping up to be the scorer that they lean on, and they try to be greater than the sum of their parts under Eric Spoelstra. Some nights they are.
Here's Johnson. Kuzma pulls it in.
I'd just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time. Didn't want to settle for something going away from the basket, aggressive with a finger roll.
And the Heat culture, not for everyone certainly, intense practices, a lot of preparation, demanding fitness standards. There's a lot to digest.
Well, Pat Riley is still around, isn't he, Kevin? So with that fact, Eric Spoelstra doesn't stray too far from what it is that brought Pat Riley a ton of success in Miami in setting up that culture and that sort of work mentality on a daily basis. You got to be tough, and you got to be willing to work if you're in Miami.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Here's LeBron. And it's Miami with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Away from home, you got to execute, and they did that flawlessly.
Never really perfect on the offensive end, and probably 1 or 2 possessions they'd love to have back, but on the whole, a tremendous synergy on offense.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Ingram attacking. Here's Ball. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Heat with the lead. Inside. Tipped away. Richardson against James. Johnson outside. Johnson in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got 7 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's James. 14 points from him the last game against the Magic in Orlando. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, that's a good call. Just keep arguing with the officials because they change that call all the time. Not.
Johnson finds Johnson. Shoots over Ingram. Off the left rim and out. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game.
Nice to see LeBron have a straight line drive. Somebody fell asleep there.
Johnson with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Magruder. And here is Johnson. Now here's Whiteside. And the basket is good.
Whiteside working on having a better all-around feel for the game, and that time makes a solid read.
James outside. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Out to Ingram. Here's the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. Gotta get a hand up or he's gonna make you pay.
Whiteside, the pass to Johnson. The feed now to Johnson.
Remember back in 2016, James Johnson signed a make-good contract with the Heat. He's transformed his body going from about 274 to under 240. And in the following season, they rewarded him with a 4-year, $60 million deal.
Yeah, like a 5-tool baseball player, James Johnson's one of those guys who does a little bit of everything for his team.
Miami leading by 3. Richardson kicks to Johnson. Pass to Johnson. With some arc. Ball with the rebound. And for James Johnson, losing all that weight seems to have unlocked his versatile, high-energy game, Greg.
Yeah, and this lower weight, Kevin, this guy's a wall of muscle. You combine that with the greater mobility, and now he possesses an athletic advantage most every night he takes the floor.
James, no good. The Heat have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Magruder, covered by LeBron. To the paint, here's Johnson. Up and in on the layup.
Look how Johnson gets into the post. Good at executing in the paint that time.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And Tyler Johnson, undrafted out of Fresno State back in 2014. One of those lunch pail players. Didn't take him long to make his mark in the NBA.
New group in for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Whiteside. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Johnson. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Rodney Magruder. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Richardson. The Lakers also changing it up. Josh Hart comes in for Chandler. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Brandon Ingram. Ball, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Tyler Johnson, a 6'4" combo guard. Greg, talk about how he straddles that gap.
Yeah, I mean, a shooter with athleticism. The lefty's still developing that right hand, but improving as a playmaker and game management right before our eyes.
Waiters, he's checked in for Johnson. Waiters on the wing. He's covered by Ball. 11 feet away, and it's Miami with another.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Hart. The three. And he's good on the three ball. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction, and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Wade passes to Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Terrific basketball from Wade there to thread the pass to the wide open man for the clean look.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock.
And when he takes it inside, the points are going to come, whether like that possession or just getting to the line.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game.
There are times where you have to play with a little bit more caution. It's already his second foul in the first quarter.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for ball. Lakers trail by 4. And here's Kuzma. What a 24-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And Waiters kicks to Wade. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
And sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Raiders against Caldwell Pope. Outside Rondo. In the corner, it's James. 4 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Wade. The finish. And then Waiters with the jam.
And Wade demonstrates once again why he is still one of the best defenders in the game.
Rondo kicks to James. To the middle. Fades back. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, even when it comes to matchups where it looks like one side should be the clear favorite, those brief 2-game series often end 1-1.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Wade feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Olynyk for the three. Kuzma pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The shot's good from LeBron.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Waiters outside. He kicks it to Olynyk and stolen by Kuzma. It's LeBron.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Wade outside.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
And head coach Eric Spoelstra always looking for different perspectives, looking to tweak and change certain things and constantly learning. That's a growth mindset. We hear him talk about that a lot, and it's something that he encourages not only his staff to do, but his players as well.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
The Lakers making a switch here. Ingram's checked in.
Well, every night the competitive killer instinct of LeBron James makes him as elite as he's been. Of course, a future first ballot Hall of Famer, and a lot of gas, it seems, left in the tank for LeBron James.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, for both teams, we're seeing great synergy on offense, but some lackluster defense.
Ingram attacking. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Olynyk.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
The Lakers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for James. Good on both. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. To the paint. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist by Wade.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rondo against Wade. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Rondo kicks to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Hart the pass to Ingram. And it's off from three-point range. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it.
Dwayne Wade talked about the potential of this team as well as the challenges they face this season.
We understand our potential can develop to be a great team in this season. But that's the hardest part, is understanding your potential when you have guys who's never been through it, as a collective group. So that's the biggest challenge, is to understand, okay, we're good, guys. We can win some games, but can we get to the next level of being great?
That's the veteran mindset a player like Wade brings to the group.
Exactly. I mean, he's fully aware of the importance of experience, a true leader for his team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, they're taking care of the ball. They're attacking on defense, and this has them out to a big lead after 1.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat, Winslow and Olynyk fill up the forward spots. D-Wade out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. The Lakers in the lead. Rondo dishes to Ingram. And a miss there on the triple. Heat shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Rondo against Wade. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Dwayne Wade had hoped to return to the Miami Heat. Last season, at the trade deadline, he got his wish.
And it just seems right when he's in a Miami Heat uniform. It's a second home for him, and he's back where he belongs, baby. Wade County.
Wade is a very consistent performer from the foul line. This is why you always avoid fouling him if you can.
The pass to Beasley. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Beasley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Just like to see the defense get more aggressive. They are asking for trouble as they're giving up open looks to this point.
Here's Olynyk. Buries the 7-footer.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Rondo drives in. Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Hard to guard. When Rondo's attacking in these pick and rolls, the defense is in a very precarious spot.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. To the inside. And Rondo sends it back. And they'll keep possession. They get the rebound. And Waiters kicks to Wade. And it's good off the back rim and in. Wade's got 5.
You know that Dwayne Wade relishes any chance he gets to shoot from that area on the floor.
Rondo passes to Ingram. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Hart. Olynyk is covering. Back to Ingram. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Olynyk. Who do you think is best at converting off his offhand?
I really do like Mike Conley in Memphis when he gets to, and I love his timing on it, Kevin, that running right-hand hook shot that he shoots from about 8 feet. And one of the reasons I'm so enamored with it is because Mike will shoot it in the fourth quarter with under 30 seconds to go on a critical possession. That, to me, screams of confidence. A tremendous offhand by Mike Conley.
When it means the most, he'll use that move.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that Kyrie Irving won't do it with his left in Boston, but Mike Conley pulls it out at some of the moments where you just say, wow, a right-handed runner with 40 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Good on you, Mike Conley.
Rondo finds Caldwell Pope. Rondo against Johnson. Rondo passes to Caldwell Pope. And again, the Lakers, no good. For Miami, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Magruder. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Magruder's got his first 2 points of the night. Outside Rondo, pass to Hart. He dishes it to Ingram. And there's the foul. It's on Rodney Magruder. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Hart.
He sunk that 3 in the first. It's yet to make another one.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Pass to Whiteside. Over Beasley. Whiteside, no good. The Lakers trail. Outside Rondo. He's off on that one. Good D by Johnson. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Richardson dishes to Johnson. Johnson outside. Here's Magruder. Shot clock at 6. Beasley with the steal. Ingram attacking. To the wing on the left. Now Rondo. Passes it to Hart. Here's the 3. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Richardson finds Johnson. And that one, good. Johnson's got 11 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the shot goes in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's the dish to Johnson. Back to Johnson. Rebound the Lakers.
The defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
For 3, Ingram. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. Miami trailing. The pass to Richardson. Rondo with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Sometimes Rondo's a step ahead of everybody, even the coaching staff, especially on defense when he swipes the ball away like that.
Here's Johnson. Kicks to Whiteside. Oh, Whiteside in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
As soon as that pass was released, Whiteside's eyes lit up, and he finishes that off with some style.
Rondo against Johnson. Back to Rondo. Ingram outside. 5 on the clock. Over Johnson. And it's Ingram missing.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Rondo against Johnson. He kicks to Richardson. Whiteside tried to break free. Richardson, good. Richardson's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Just a tiny bit of room there for Josh Richardson. And once the screen gives him that, it's golden.
Los Angeles calls timeout. With today's superstars often joining forces, Brent, we hear some retired legends saying they wanted to beat their rivals, not join their rivals. What do you think?
I saw a lot of joining going on from some of the guys who make those comments, Kevin. So that sort of stuff just eludes me as to where it's coming from. This league has always been dominated by teams that have at least two, if not three, upper echelon
superstar players.
Superstar players that end up winning titles. So it's happening now. It happened then. It will continue to happen.
Kuzma, that's good.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
Johnson, a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And Hart has it in the corner. And the three off target.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Back to Johnson. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And that's 13 points for James Johnson.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closely and stolen by Richardson. They push it up 4 on 3. Fader on the way. Second shot opportunity. That one no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Kept alive, here's Chandler. LeBron trying to free himself up.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
Ball's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo looking around. 5 to shoot. For 3. Ball no good. The Heat have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Here's Johnson. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Kuzma against Johnson. Kuzma kicks to Rondo. James in the post. A fadeaway. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Well, it looks like he's got just one of those good feels tonight. That means trouble for the opponent.
Poked away. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for James. Averaging around 26 points per, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
His instincts naturally are to score the basketball. That ability to find the creases in the defense is something you just don't teach, and it's awesome.
And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. The Lakers second.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
A different look for Miami. Olynyk, he's checked in for Whiteside. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Richardson. Winslow's shot is off. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Ball with a wide open look. And again, no good by the Lakers.
He's still looking for his shot. Somehow they're winning. They'd like to get him going.
Ball against Waiters. Shoots over Ball. Shot's good by Waiters. Waiters got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Well, Waiters and confidence, they go together pretty well.
Rondo against Waiters. Kuzma passes to Rondo. Lobbed up there for Chandler. 1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. And the rejection by LeBron.
LeBron using his big mitts there comes in handy on defense. getting up there to spike that one away. And they can't afford to be that careless. They need him out there on the floor, so he has to avoid fouling again in this period.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:37 left in the first half of basketball. Wade kicks to Adebayo. Back to Wade. Over Rondo. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Excellent use in the mid-range area. You know that's one of his favorite shots.
And even though Father Time Brent has taxed Wade on his athleticism quite a bit, you can still see glimpses of it when it matters most.
That seems to be the way of Wade right now, is waiting for the moments, the bigger moments, to step up and hit big shots or make the right play. He won't make plays as often as he once did throughout the course of a regular season game, but instills some confidence in his teammates on the floor come crunch time.
And he converts the layup. Wade's got 7 points for the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Rondo finds James. Outside Rondo. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Waiters. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Adebayo. Chandler with the defensive effort.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Ball with the bucket.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Pass to Wade with 2 seconds left. Over Rondo. And that one released in time. But no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers on top, leading by a point. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Tyson. Looks like 2 different teams after the loss. What's the difference?
Well, we just can't allow them to stay around close. You know, last night we had a letdown. Tonight we got to do a better job of getting down, staying our ground, playing defense, and taking advantage of this game.
Tyson, thanks a lot for your time. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
The differential is the free throw attempts, and that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Well, I didn't even know who some of these guys were, but their bench came up with some big shots, gave the team a lift offensively. It's always possible guys will see more minutes in the second half, but at the same time, if you're a starter for a reason. We shall see, Ernie.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, great job from him in that first half of drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Well, that is a great equalizer here. You want him to play that physical, but how do you do that without creating too much contact?
Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Ingram is out there with Ball, and it's Chandler in at the 5. Here's Ingram. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's James. It's hauled in by Richardson. Miami trailing. Dishes to Wade. Good ball movement here by Miami. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for Los Angeles. The Lakers with the ball. Now here's LeBron. Pass to Kuzma from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Kuzma's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Wade passes to Whiteside. Ball against Wade. Ingram with the steal. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Johnson outside, passes it to Magruder. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Over Chandler, no good off the front iron. Los Angeles leading by 6. Now the pass to LeBron. To the inside, it's stolen by Wade. Down low, Ingram with the steal. James looking around. To the inside, here's Chandler. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 5 assists in the game.
And doing their best to maximize possessions, just staying focused with this lead.
Well, it isn't much, but they've been able to capture some of the momentum of this game and increase their advantage.
Here's Wade. That one wide left. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And finished off by LeBron.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
The second overall pick in 2001, Tyson Chandler, again, started his career with the Bulls, where he and Eddie Curry were supposed to be a new version of the Twin Towers. That never quite worked out, and Chandler had 3 different coaches there in Chicago in his first stint.
The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. James dishes to Chandler. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Richardson. He drains the quick shot. Richardson's got 8 points. Looking at Chandler's evolution, Brent, things really started to change in New Orleans.
Well, he averaged over 12 rebounds a game there in his first season under Coach Byron Scott, and then a few years later anchored that Dallas defense during their championship run with Dirk Nowitzki playing out of his mind. But there's still a lot of talk from Tyson Chandler about the mentors that he had early on. Guys like Charles Oakley, Scottie Pippen, Antonio Davis. Those guys really helped him to stay on course as a young player coming into the league.
Clock at 6. Richardson kicks to Magruder. Offline with his 3.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And the contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
Free throw good, James. Both free throws good from James. And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Richardson against Chandler. Now here's Richardson. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4. Magruder. And it's blocked.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Pass the ball. Feeds it to Chandler. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Here's Magruder. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Ball. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 14 points for Lonzo Ball.
Well, point forward, point guard, point center. I don't care really where he is. LeBron James just ahead of the curve.
That's tipped and stolen by LeBron. Now the Lakers on the break. Ball's running. LeBron can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 12. And it's Johnson penetrating. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Magruder.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
The wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target with his three. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Johnson outside. Kicks to Richardson. Knocked away. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
James, the pass to Kuzma. Ball up top. He's guarded by Johnson. For three, Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 16 points for Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, and Ball, transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Timeout called, the Heat. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Johnson. Justice Winslow comes in for Rodney Magruder. And it's Waiters in for Josh Richardson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hart's checked in. Johnson kicks to Waiters. Here's Whiteside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Johnson outside. Pass to Winslow. Over Hart. But he gets it back. Back to Johnson. Second chance shot. Jump shot is good that time. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, there's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
Pass to Kuzma. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's James. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. The Heat making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Ingram. Now off the inbound. It's deflected.
And love the defensive activity from KCP. Selling out there for the block.
Kuzma passes the ball. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game. And they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
Waiters finds Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. Waiters passes to Olynyk. Shoots over Kuzma. The turnaround jumper. Count it. And it's 6 points for Kelly Olynyk. Lakers leading by 14. Ball with it. He's got 17. The pass to Kuzma. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
So good at picking his spots. He always knows exactly what the team needs from him offensively. That's why they hold the lead.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Olynyk kicks to Winslow. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Goes up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Oh, good anticipation. KCP reads the play, makes the steal, then quickly gets them out in transition.
And Miami shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Raiders for 3. The rebound by the Lakers. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Waiters. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Miami. And then for Los Angeles, Beasley comes in for James. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Olynyk finds Wade. And it's Waiters atop the key. Over Caldwell-Pope. Waiters no luck.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yep, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
With the floater, he doesn't hit that one. The Heat go the other way with it. Winslow wide open. He fires off target from three-point range.
Well, his struggles are consuming the rest of the team here tonight. He's got to find his rhythm and find it fast.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Wade with the defensive effort.
It is so tough to make those kind of shots with the defense draped all over you.
Waiters surveying the D. Wade outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Waiters for 3. Rebounded by Hart.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Ball.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly where he is at all times, because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
Richardson, he's checked in for Waiters. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Heat shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. That free throw good from Wade. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Lakers on D. Adebayo kicks to Winslow. 6 to shoot. For 3, Richardson. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's Hart. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Pass first, always part of Rondo's nature, and the teammates he plays with always speak of it.
And here's Richardson. He's got 8. So it's Richardson with the jam.
One part about Josh Richardson's game is the speed factor. Turns on the jets when he's taking it to the rack.
Here's Ingram. It doesn't go for him.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And so it's Los Angeles, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Richardson and Winslow out on the perimeter. Olynyk is out there with Adebayo, and it's Wade in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well, I like the shot selection. I don't like the shot result. Won't happen much.
The offensive rebound. Ingram kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Hart. To the paint. Here's Beasley, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Rodney McGruder's checked in for Bam Adebayo.
Rodney McGruder.
The Heat trail by 17. Down low, Beasley with the steal. Ingram against Winslow. Ingram passes to Hart. Olynyk with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. He kicks it to Richardson. Wade has the open look. Cans the shot from the wing. Wade's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Miami. Now here's Rondo. He's tightly guarded. And stolen by Richardson. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Not slowing Richardson down right now. Even when you rough him up, he's still finding ways to use his quickness and score the basketball.
And the Lakers call time here. And Josh Richardson at the University of Tennessee was a pre-med student, plans on becoming a surgeon. But when the NBA became a possibility, he said he had to switch to an easier major.
And instead of spending 4 hours a day studying, he put that time into the gym. A terrific defender in college, was the 2-time All-SEC defensive player. And with the newfound focus on basketball, he has blossomed as a scorer.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He was pretty clear-cut to them. He said, look, we need to play with some edge out there. I don't care what the lead is. Do not back off.
And how fast was LeBron James off the roll there to the rim?
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Richardson dishes to Wade. Inside, here's Johnson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James. Josh Richardson, the 40th overall pick, Brent, back in 2015, a hardworking young player who's had a lot of good veteran mentors in this Miami Heat locker room.
Yeah, and he took advantage not only of what Dwayne Wade said to him, but the time that Dwayne Wade wasn't playing, he stepped in and seized an opportunity to get those minutes. He's had some scorching hot shooting numbers, too. His rookie year was phenomenal. Came in and drew attention from guys from the three-point line, so looking to be consistent on that end.
5 on the clock. Rondo. Another shot, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat trail by 11. And the Heat call time here.
And what a story for Hassan Whiteside. A second-round pick back in 2011. He's bounced around. I mean, the G League, China. He even played over in Lebanon. It wasn't until 2015 that he emerged seemingly out of nowhere as a factor for the Miami Heat.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Rajon Rondo. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Back to Wade. Stolen by Ball.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And Whiteside in 2016 receiving a 4-year max contract, Greg, from the Heat.
Amazing how far he's come. Set the franchise record for most blocks in a game. And pretty impressive when you think of the big men who played for the Heat. We're talking Lonzo Mourning and Shaquille O'Neal, no less.
And Miami making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Caldwell Pope against Richardson. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Guys are slimming down, it seems, Brent, to play at a faster pace. And we hear more and more players are using a plant-based diet now.
Vegan-style players.
Maybe not quite to that extent, but they are certainly very, very cautious about what they're putting in their bodies.
I think we just hear more stories about some of the things that players are trying in order to get themselves to their athletic peak. And one of those things, of course, one of the most important things is the fuel that you're going to put into your body, because that's your only tool. So I think guys just pay a little bit more attention to how it is they're feeding the system.
Johnson finds Whiteside. Kicks it out to Johnson, trying his luck deep. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. LeBron passes to Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
That's his first Kentavious Caldwell Pope. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Johnson goes in, shoots over ball. They retain possession. Whiteside, good.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
James against Johnson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Hart for the 3. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
Richardson kicks to Magruder. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
James trying to free himself up. Hart, no good.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul at the line for the Lakers.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And he makes the first but misses the second.
He's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him.
Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
All right, the coaches are going to ask you to stay in front of LeBron James, but seriously, you want to get in front of that?
Passes it to Johnson. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Ball against Johnson. Kicks it to Johnson. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Did you ever think, Brent, that we'd see this many players, 6'10", 6'11", 7-footers, handling the ball and shooting like we're seeing them shoot from that kind of distance?
I'm hopeful for it. I've been hopeful for it, and it doesn't surprise me about what the league is. This is a very select group of people that have the right combination of DNA and genetics, and the fact that these guys are more and more capable with their skill set, not a surprise to me, Kevin.
So fun to watch, too. My goodness. And Johnson drops them both.
Tyler Johnson, the 6'4" combo guard out of Fresno State, very lightly recruited out of high school and undrafted in 2014. He has just had doubters every step of the way and proved them wrong.
Drills the three-pointer. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Failure to extend the defense, not going to get you back in this game.
Yeah, it's just a big mistake against a great shooter. It feels like they've just completely lost their focus.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Caldwell Pope outside. There's the pass to Hart. Shot clock at 5. And it's Ball in the corner. A 3-ball bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got 22. Well, think about Tyler Johnson, Brent, overcoming the doubts. His 4-year, $50 million contract in 2016 was widely questioned around the NBA.
Yeah, there are a lot of contracts in that summer that are questionable just because of the timing of the salary cap bump. But Brooklyn had signed him as a restricted free agent. The Heat matched, and Tyler Johnson just looking forward to going out and making himself a better player. That's his job.
James against Johnson. LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 8th assist in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Johnson. About a quarter of the players in the NBA were born outside the USA. Brent, could that percentage swell to half within a couple decades?
I don't think we're ever going to get that far with foreign-born players, but it's exciting to see all the representation around the league. We've certainly had some standouts, and I'm a little bit sad that this year might be the last year we see one of the most incredible players, if not the best European player the league's ever seen in Dirk Nowitzki, probably retiring in Dallas after the year.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
They lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Johnson against Rondo. Over Johnson. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Richardson. Johnson outside. And it's Magruder in the corner. Puts up a 3. It's deflected.
This just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
Wagner, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Johnson kicks to Magruder. Right side inside. Zubac's defending. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. Rondo against Johnson. Down low, and the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be his second foul of the game. Well, Brent, we're seeing the Hack-a-Shack targets improve their free throw shooting. Rules changes might curb the strategy, though, going forward.
Well, it's been nice to see that NBA players have worked on a weakness of theirs, free throw shooting in particular, to be better and be somebody who can stay on the floor to impact your team's winning. We saw that last year, Andre Drummond being a prime example. The other thing, Kevin, that we've seen too is coaches having to implement strategies, not just to do the hacking, but in terms of their substitutions and who's on the floor. So interesting thought processes from both ends, but mostly go shoot some free throws, guys.
Yeah, practice.
Practice.
Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Waiters outside. He kicks it to Weber. Pass to Olynyk to the inside. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
The defense was in the area, but not really effective. He has to put away this layup.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for LeBron.
He came in with a focus and brought that dominant performance to the defense all night long, controlling the pace of the game and was firing on all cylinders.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Winslow, the pass to Weber. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And finally hitting their stride. This is the run they needed earlier.
Well, easier to do once the game is on ice, as your opponent sometimes has a tendency to relax.
Weber against Rondo. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.